know what they say. Fool me once, strike one. But fool me twice, strike three.
No mistake about it, I am ready to be hurt again. Anyways, welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans and PlayStation players out there to another very interesting video. Now, if you're someone like me who has been beyond hyped to see more of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 as well as Marvel's Wolverine in action, then these past few weeks may have been a bit of a disappointment for you. At first, we had the Disney and Marvel Game Showcase, which took place during D23, that primarily featured a lot of mediocre announcements pertaining to mobile games, as well as a lot of lower tier projects, which aren't on the same massive scale of hype like what we currently are feeling towards Spidey and Wolverine. And more recently, we did have a PlayStation State of Play instead of a PlayStation Showcase, which primarily focused on a lot of Japanese-focused developed games, as well as a brand new story trailer for God of War Ragnarok. And while I can't deny that the God of War trailer was absolutely amazing, we're all still waiting to see exactly what the future entails for the overall production pipeline for PlayStation Studios, which of course directly relates to AAA first-party PlayStation games like Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Marvel's Wolverine, a more than likely sequel of Ghost of Tsushima, and any other types of amazing announcements that PlayStation might have up their sleeve. Well, luckily, if these brand new statements are to be believed, then I definitely think that our waiting is going to pay off. So even though we haven't received any official confirmation just yet from anyone at Sony or PlayStation that this potential showcase is going to occur, we do have a very heavy tease coming directly from one of the biggest developers working on one of the most anticipated PlayStation 5 exclusives that is scheduled to release next year. And to put things into a better perspective, I am going to highlight the most important elements from this article on Game Rant, which fully breaks down this entire situation. So as it was written by Joshua Duckworth over at Game Rant, recent Final Fantasy XVI comments may hint at PlayStation Showcase date. Recent comments from Final Fantasy XVI's Yoshi P line up with recent rumors regarding a potentially upcoming PlayStation Showcase. Now, to clarify, the PlayStation Showcase taking place in October is entirely based on rumor and hearsay, so it shouldn't be taken as fact. But it does make sense since it doesn't seem to be happening this month. According to one random account on the internet, Insomniac will reveal more about Marvel's Spider-Man 2 in October, and obviously, a PlayStation Showcase is the best presentation for such a reveal. It's not hard to put two and two together here, but Final Fantasy XVI adds on to this. Yoshi P recently said that fans could learn more about Final Fantasy XVI in October, which is an odd hesitation. He doesn't outright confirm it, but he says it could happen. This language would suggest that something is in motion, and he cannot speak to it happening 100%. Gaming events are always in motion, and it could be that Yoshi P is referencing a possible PlayStation Showcase. It's not just the timing though, since the last time Yoshi P made a reference like this, it was to another event. Back in May of 2022, Yoshi P said that a new Final Fantasy XVI trailer was ready, but for vague reasons that he did not directly address, it could not be shown yet. In essence, it was waiting for a stage, and come June of 2022, Final Fantasy XVI appeared at a State of Play. This is a potential pattern, which has been given by Yoshi P's vague comments regarding both events. Just as he vaguely referenced the State of Play event and promised fans an FF16 trailer, he is now saying learning more in October is possible, and seemingly references the PS Showcase. It remains to be seen, of course, but fingers are crossed. And in my personal opinion, I 1000% believe Game Rant's analysis. While this might be rather obvious, I do think it's safe to say that there will not be a PlayStation Showcase this month in September, considering that we already received a massive PlayStation-related event with the State of Play, which fully displayed a brand new trailer for God of War Ragnarok, which, in case you forgot, is the next massive PlayStation Studios game set to be released within their production pipeline. And considering that Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is set to release in 2023, no one at Sony, PlayStation, or even Insomniac is pressured to showcase more of the game right now, since all eyes eyes are on God of War. And alongside of this, October would be the perfect time for Sony to actually host a PlayStation showcase, considering that there won't be any other massive gaming events to distract it from the overall event. Within this month of September alone, we already received some pretty massive gaming events, such as the likes of the Disney and Marvel Game Showcase, a brand new Nintendo Direct which completely showcased a new trailer for the Breath of the Wild sequel, a PlayStation State of Play which showcased a God of War Ragnarok trailer, and the Tokyo Game Show. So with all that going on, it does make sense that Sony would want to have their own month fully dedicated to the PlayStation Showcase without any other event distracting people from it. And considering how beyond hyped people are to see more of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 in action, having an entire PlayStation Showcase that would highlight that game as one of its featured titles would easily be a standout moment for the entire gaming community. But again, while this hasn't been officially confirmed in any way, shape, or form, I certainly believe that it does make a lot of sense. But regardless, only time will tell to see exactly what PlayStation has in store. And with all that said, everyone, that's the video I have for you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you think of this potential news of a PlayStation showcase happening in the month of October? And besides Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine, what other AAA PlayStation games would you want to see at this event? Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy, and for more PlayStation videos like this in the future. And without further ado, peace out.